Hi everyone, my name's Itoro Bassi. I'm a freelance writer and journalist and educator out here in Abuja, Nigeria. And on Let's Talk About It, I'm going to talk about what it means to return home after being born and raised abroad. The first thing I've learned is that culture shock is real. I'm still trying to get used to electricity going on and off at all times of the day. Where I stay, the electricity at times isn't so great. And sometimes you might hear generators going, and that's been keeping me up as well. That's another bit of culture shock. I think the Naira too is another bit of culture shock as well, just getting used to money out here and what that means with the inflated prices. So just be okay with the fact that culture shock might really get to you at times, and sometimes you're just gonna have to feel a little bit strange. I would say that number two, the other thing I'm learning is that it's really important to love yourself no matter what. While you are going through culture shock, while you might not understand what it means to live in a place like Nigeria where it's really beautiful, but also really chaotic at times, you're just gonna have to really hold that love for yourself as well as holding love for other people. And then number three, there's certain things you just might be thankful for. Growing up in a different place, there's just certain things that I'm always going to be thankful for. Number one, I just love the fact that I grew up as a woman in the United States, and there's certain things that I just haven't had to worry about back over there. That I worry about a lot more in Nigeria being a woman, and just hearing certain stories that I've never considered before that Nigerian women say. I consider that every single day. So I'm aware of my privilege, and I'm also very thankful that there's certain things I've never had to go through. Number four, I would say laugh a lot and really get humorous with yourself because you're going to be making a lot of mistakes. I think the big one for me is that I don't quite understand Nigerian pidgin. As you can hear me talking, I'm very slow and I over enunciate, all that stuff. So imagine when somebody's just like, how is thou and what's going on and all that stuff. And I'm just like, what? Can you slow it down? And then people get offended at me and I'm very awkward. So I'm like, oh gosh, I messed up. So just laugh at yourself a lot. And number five, I think tied to laughing at yourself, take it real easy. I haven't been out here very long. There's a lot that I have to learn. I'm trying to learn my home language. I'm also trying to learn a little bit of Nigerian pidgin. And as you've just heard, I'm horrible at it. And on top of that, I'm also trying to connect to my roots while also giving back to a country that I just remember so many stories. My parents talking about Nigeria and how they love Nigeria. And now I get to love it too, but it's gonna take time. So those are 5 things I've learned. I hope that you take it with you and that you share.